I'm Aishah, and today I'm going to do a creative review about why is the ending like that in the riddle, the history of why did the chicken cross the road. Okay, I believe the ending is like that because I think Lewis Clark is a good man trying to protect Elizabeth. As we all know that at the end of the play, he crosses out Elizabeth's name and replaces it with his name. I believe he was helping Elizabeth with her riddle of why did the chicken cross the road. Even though he may look selfish to others, but to me he is noble. Without Lewis Clark's action, the riddle would not have survived until this day, as in that time, women's work aren't appreciated and degraded. We would not even know about the riddle without Lewis Clark's help. I believe, in my opinion, even though some may not agree with me, Lewis Clark is the savior of the riddle, why did the chicken cross the road? He did that for a purpose, to save the riddle. Without him, there's no riddle, and without him, we would not know the history of why did the chicken cross the road.
I'm discussing about the ending of the play, the history of why the chicken crossed the road. The ending is Lewis Clark crossed out Elizabeth's name under the riddle and replaced it with his. And for me, his actions were very inappropriate because he portrayed his disagreement towards Elizabeth's freedom of writing, freedom of creating art. And for me, he was very selfish, and he is oppressing Elizabeth and showing that Elizabeth does not have right to say, does not have right to speak and create art at that time during the 90s. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
So I'm here to discuss about the ending of why did the chicken cross the road. So first and foremost, I believe that the ending indicates how artworks are important in that era. Because Mr. Clark, though he has no understanding, I guess, about the riddle itself, he ended up crossing out Elizabeth's name and put on his. So I believe that if your art is published somewhere in the newspaper or any mainstream publication, it means that you have the brain to do what. So at that time, people will actually appreciate those kind of people. Like we see some paintings and artworks, and even Shakespeare's. Yeah, the greatest example is Shakespeare. People treated him like God because his artworks are very good, and that is why Mr. Clark crossed out his mistake.
Let's talk about the theater, why the chicken crossed the road. To be exact, we will discuss about why the ending of the theater ends with Lewis Clark cross her name and replace it with his. This is because of sense of insecurities that he had. Okay, in 18th century, for your information, women are being oppressed. Okay, this is because women are considered as inferior compared to men, who are obviously superior in every aspect of life. They are stronger, they are much better in intelligence. So what will happen if superior race finds out about an inferior race like women achieve and gain something greater than them? Okay, they become insecure of what an inferior race could do, and even might topple them. So in the story, Clark crossed her name and replaced it with him in order to claim the pot as his, thus securing the benefits for him only, showing how superior he is. Okay, so it's all about insecurities. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm going to talk about the ending of why the chicken crossed the road, which was when Mr. Clark crossed Elizabeth's name on the riddle. That action was an egoistic action or move made by Mr. Clark because he think that the riddle was brilliant, but he did not want Elizabeth to be recognized, so he changed the writer's name to his. To me, if it was with a good intention, he will ask for Elizabeth's permission, because I believe Elizabeth will wholeheartedly give the permission to him to change the name, because at that time women were oppressed and their works will not be recognized. So that's it.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Today I want to talk about the ending of Why the Chicken Crossed the Road. So the ending is where Lewis Clark put his name on the reader written by Elizabeth. The reader is Why the Chicken Crossed the Road. So I think he did that because actually he's also curious about the idea of why the chicken crossed the road, but he's ashamed to admit it in front of Elizabeth, as he always underestimates her. So at last, he wants people to think that the brilliant idea come from him as a man and not from the young and experienced woman like Elizabeth. Because in the 1990s, men is more acknowledged than women. So in conclusion, I really think that Lewis Clark did that way because he want to be praised. So that's all from me. Thank you.